Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We'll cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty interesting show ready for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So, there's some turmoil going on right now surrounding LeBron James, because less than 24 hours ago, maybe 24 hours ago, Jeff Teague, who says a lot of things on his podcast, has made fun of Kobe. Oh, Kobe gonna play defense. And everybody was loving Jeff Teague, huh? Oh, Jeff Teague is funny. Ha ha ha. He's just giving his opinion and blah, blah, blah. Well, then they were hosting an episode yesterday where Jeff Teague decided, you know what? Let me just go off the deep end and say what I actually know about what LeBron has been doing since he's been in the NBA. For those of you who don't remember what he said, take a listen to Jeff Teague here.
Which Bron was better?
Miami Heat Bron.
Miami Heat Bron.
Miami Heat.
I'm going this Cavs Bron because this Cavs Bron had a 3.
Man, y'all crazy.
Miami
Miami
Heat
Heat
best
Bron
Bron we ever
was,
seen. I ain't gonna lie.
he was on steroids, bro. He had to sit out. He was on steroids for real.
Now I give you
like legit was on steroids, bro. I'm allegedly, but like he had to sit out. But y'all remember when they told him like they
There
gonna
goes the
start?
Clutch Sports allegations.
Y'all remember that though?
Nah,
When they was like he got everybody, they started testing for HGH, and they was like, yo, and he had to sit out. Like he said his back was hurt, and he sat out for like 3 weeks, and he came back skinny. This is just I was in the league. I remember. And he came back in. He was crazy though, bro.
That might have been the best Bron, bro.
Excellent. So you heard what Jeff Teague said there, right? So he said that, and it set the internet ablaze. Everyone has been reacting to it, and you know, LeBron fans are running and hiding and trying to say, "Oh no, it's not true. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie." The guy that they were twerking it up all over the place for, pouring honey all over each other's backs for, hollering and screaming, "Oh, Jeff Teague said this about Kobe. Kobe can't play." They were loving him. Now all of a sudden, Jeff Teague is public enemy number one. We even did a show where we read a report that was done into the investigation of this biogenesis lab down there in Miami, because he was essentially talking about the time LeBron flew from Cleveland to Miami, right? Where he just disappeared for like 2 or 3 weeks. So that's what he was talking about there. So as we're talking about this, you know, people are interacting within the NBA community. I then remember that we had done a show that was based on some comments that Ric Bucher made on June 2nd, 2025. Just over a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago, where Ric Bucher said on his show that it is widely speculated and believed that LeBron has been on something within the NBA community. For those of you who probably never heard that sound, take a listen to Ric Bucher saying what he knows.
He can be disciplined in developing his skills and his shooting and all of that. But his out may be, but I want to eat and drink what I want. If he cared enough about what he ate and drank to treat his body like a temple, I would think he would have been doing it a long time ago, because he's already felt the repercussions of not doing so. And if he looked at LeBron and thought, man, he holds the secret, he could have pursued that a long time ago. He didn't need to be a teammate to have that realization if he was going to have it. It's one of the more annoying aspects, I'd say, of the idolatry of LeBron, that he is credited by some as being this sensei that has the answer to all things basketball, and that everybody is going to him for the answers. Now, we know for a fact that guys did that with Kobe. I don't know of anybody who has said, yes, I sought out LeBron to find out his secrets. I certainly, look, I appreciate LeBron for what he's done. I just don't make the assumption that everyone wants to be him. And there's also the nagging question about exactly how he's maintained such extraordinary fitness at such a ripe age. Now, whether there's any basis for the speculation, and I think you all know what I'm talking about, I'm not going to voice it because I don't have the means of backing it up. But we all know what the speculation is out there. And I can assure you there's plenty of it privately by players and personnel in the league. Like, I've always thought, maybe it could be. And I've had players and coaches say things to me like they take it for granted. They take it They assume it's true. It always catches me a little off guard. They're just like, oh yeah, that's going on. And look, and it could be jealousy. It could be just wild speculation or gossip, being presented as fact but it's there. And even regardless, it takes a great deal of dedication and discipline to do what LeBron has done with his conditioning all these years, even if he's getting some sort of boost.
So you heard what Ric Bucher said. Now, some people are asking me, hey, man, why are you making such a big deal out of it? Why are you making such a big deal out of it? What's the big deal? What's the big deal? I don't understand. I'm like, the reason people are making a big deal out of this is because this isn't the first time we've heard this. Now you have an NBA player coming out and explicitly saying he did this. Now, he did later on go on and say, y'all are weird, but he never said it's not true. He just said, oh, y'all are weird for real. Yeah, he goes, y'all are weird. Let me read his comments. He goes, this is Jeff Teague. Y'all are weird. I was joking about LeBron. He was just that. So he was joking. He went from saying I knew, and that was what was being said in the NBA, to now he was joking. About what part? Because you, sir, said I know what was happening. I was in the NBA, I remember. Now you were joking. So essentially you were lying. Why were you lying? Why were you lying? You say a lot of stuff, so how do we know anything you say is not a lie? This is what happens when you cap. Now, again, the reason why people are making such a big deal out of this is because so many people have been talking about it. So many people have been saying it. So what I want to do is play a quick compilation of various people in media alluding to this very thing. Jeff Teague ain't the first. Take a listen to this sound here.
Bronny get a bucket on Bron right now?
Yeah, he can get a bucket on Bron right now.
Nope.
Yeah, he can get a bucket.
No way. Nope.
Man, come on. That little dude explosive, bro.
He is, but you seen his dad? His dad on that balcony. He on that new juice. He ain't sliding like he used to.
If the world understood what LeBron did, like other basketball players will hear what LeBron does and go, well, yeah, but that doesn't matter, right? It's like a baseball player and you're hitting a stick out of the way. It doesn't matter. It's like, no. If you knew what these performance enhancers did, then you would know why it does matter.
What do you think he's doing?
There's only one. We have the same drug guy, if you will. I know exactly what he's doing.
Spend $1 million a year on your body.
That's part of it.
Yeah. So why we ain't got the blueprint yet? Why ain't came out with the whole, hey, look, young fella, this is how you do it?
KD is doing it.
I'm asking.
I'm answering.
Why it ain't on the internet? Everything else on the internet. Give me the blueprint of 1, 2, 3. Go buy this hyperbaric chamber. Go get this massage therapist. Go get these things to help your legs and your knees. Hey, young fella, you want to last in this motherfucker 24, 26, 20, 35 years? Do it like this. Why can't we figure out what you doing? And it ain't no genetic anomaly. This ain't no genetic. Either you an alien, a cyborg, or you're doing something nobody else knows doing.
Simply say to you, what do you think is more likely? That an athlete would try and defy age through science at the end of his career, or that one athlete had a career that defied the limits of the human body, unlike any we've ever seen in terms of mileage and how his body holds up for 20 straight years? I'm assuming did Kareem have more minutes? I'm assuming LeBron James has played more minutes than anyone else. Which do you think is more likely?
So you heard what these people had to say there. Why is this only being said about LeBron? Why are they picking on him? Why would people go out of their ways to levy such a damaging allegation against somebody if it wasn't true? Why would people be doing this? Why? This is the question we need to ask her. Why would they do that? Then maybe a LeBron fan in the back will say because they hate it. So Jeff Teague is a LeBron James hater? Really? Jeff Teague is represented by Clutch Sports? That's a known LeBron twerker? He hates LeBron? Of course he doesn't. But we all know, but everybody's playing dumb. And what is killing me is that people don't even want you to talk about this. Now, we don't have any concrete evidence. It's all alleged. But damn, when you got a lot of people alleging, media members and athletes that play within your sport, damn. There are a lot of people alleging this stuff. And people are, oh, why are you bringing this up? Wait, LeBron ain't even, I don't even rank LeBron no more. He's not, after I heard yesterday, I don't even rank him no more. I don't rank him nowhere. He ranks nowhere. Until we get some clarification on this, he ranks nowhere for me. I don't rank him in my top 10, 20, 30. He ranks nowhere. He's just somewhere over there. I don't rank him anywhere no more. Because if it's true you are getting a competitive, then I don't count. Because now the whole argument has been longevity. Said, well, now if we know that you're getting some help along the way, then so how is that even important? Or rather impressive? So I don't rank LeBron at all. He's not in my top 50, my top 100. He's nowhere for me personally. I don't rank him anywhere, right? He's just omitted from my record books. It's just me. Y'all can rank him somewhere. And the part that kills me is that all of these people have these suspicions and they still go out there and rank him as high as they do. Oh, if you look at what he's been doing over these years, they all know what's allegedly being said, but they all act like they don't know. And then y'all want to have lists and do all of this stuff. It's one big game and y'all the fools. Y'all are the fool. But I even believe LeBron fans believe it's true. They're just in total denial. Because they've turned him into their messiah. They're in total denial. But even Ric Bucher alluded to this. All of these people talking about one person. Unbelievable.